Hey, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk about vampires. Vampires are all around you. Vampires are out there trying to turn you into consumers. They're trying to turn you into their idea of what you should be. Of course, I'm not talking about real vampires with fangs coming around the corner and being like, and friggin' biting you in the neck. What I'm talking about are people. People are vampires. People project themselves upon you and they try to take their image of what you should be and make you into what they want you to be, right? I'm gonna give you an example. I got a client who has been wanting to lose fat. He was at 20-25% body fat, and we're working hard. We're getting him down there. We've gotten him down to 17% body fat, and then he goes out to a barbecue and he sees some of his friends and family, and they say, "Dude, man, you're getting skinny. Are you all right? Are you sick?" And he comes back to me and he's like, "Dude, man, I don't want to get below this certain weight. Am I getting skinny right now?" And I'm like, "Dude, you're 17% body fat, right? In order for us to get you lower, we have to keep working. And I don't know what that body weight is going to be. I don't know where you're going to be at. But my purpose here is not to get you to think about a particular body weight or anything like that that's going to be perfect for you. My purpose here is to talk to you about having a goal and pursuing that goal and not letting other people turn you away from that goal because they're trying to turn you into their image of what you should be. I don't want you to fall victim of projections through social pressure." And this idea translates to every aspect of your life. It translates to your finances. For instance, if you're younger and you're going out all the time and you're spending tons of money, it's probably because you're part of a group of friends who likes to go all the time and spend money. In your head, you're probably thinking, "Dude, I want to save, I want to invest, I want to do all these different things, I want to build a life for myself." But because you want to be part of that group of friends, you're still going out spending money every weekend. You're falling victim to social pressure and you're becoming what other people want you to be, not what you want to be in this life. When it comes to bodybuilding or fitness, a lot of times we pay attention to what bodybuilders want you to be like or what particular personalities want you to be like, right? Somebody asked me the other day, "What is my exact cutting diet?" You know, I don't provide you with that type of information other than to say that it's anecdotal information that I do that might not be good for you. But for me to say, "This is what I do and all of you should do it too," that would be me creating something and saying, "I want you to be like me," right? I'm going to give you this diet that worked for me. It might not work for you, but I'm going to charge you money for it. And that's why every time I take in a client, what I try to do with them is look at their entire life. And 95% of the time, my clients' diet plans don't look anything like what I do. Because what works for me might not work for them. I'm trying not to be a vampire. When it comes to love, a lot of times, young men, they create their worth through the amount of women they sleep with, right? In their minds, they think that they're worth something more because they've slept with 20, 30, 40, 50 women. And that comes through a male macho projection that's been thrust upon you through popular culture. That's trying to turn you into this person that doesn't want love, that doesn't want anything meaningful. So you search out meaningless relationships with people because it creates an image of your own self-worth in your head. So when you go out, you don't look for the right girl, you just look for the girl who's going to say yes. And you think that that makes you stronger, when in reality, it's just you playing into the machine of what you think a man is, or what you've been told a man is, and you're not playing into what you really want to be, which is a real man. I've been wrestling with this kind of thing for my entire life, and I'm not above any of this. Throughout my 20s, I spent money. I did what everybody else wanted me to do. I fell victim to social pressure. I fell victim to the bodybuilding culture, the bodybuilding magazines telling me what I should do with my own diet, my own body, and I paid the price. I came up with so many digestive illnesses. I came up with an autoimmune deficiency. And it wasn't until I started doing my own experimenting that I started to figure out my own way. It wasn't until I said to myself, you know what, I don't want that kind of thing in my life. I'm not going to try and use other people. I'm not going to try and have meaningless relationships with women. I'm going to try and find a meaningful relationship. And at the end of the day, that was one of the best decisions I've ever made, because it was what I really wanted. It wasn't what anybody else wanted. So my challenge to all of you is this: go out and really think about what you want deep inside. Think about what you think you want and how much other people have played into what you think you want, and match that up with your own ideas and your own core values. Write out your core values. Figure out what those are, and look at those every day. And if something you're doing today doesn't match up with those core values, get it out of your life. Don't look back, and just move forward. Take action to improve your own life, because if you don't do that, and you don't write out your own core values, and you don't have core values, then where you end up in life is your own fault and nobody else's. That's all I got to say today. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace.